What is the difference between the white light or sunlight and this laser light? Why we are learning this laser chapter in our syllabus? Because this laser light has four characteristics which is completely different from our conventional simple light. The first characteristics of laser light is coherence. Second characteristic is high intensity. Third characteristics is high directionality, and fourth is high monochromaticity. What is the meaning of these four words? Coherence means what? Coherence means if there are two waves and if the two waves are in same phase, then it is called that two waves are in same phase and hence it is a coherence wave. High intensity. What is the meaning of intensity? Intensity is basically energy per unit area per unit time. Monochromaticity. What is the meaning of monochromatic? Mono means single, chromatic means color. A laser light is a monochromatic means single color light, means single wavelength light. Here are the big difference from the sunlight and laser light. White light or sunlight is basically a composition of a 7 light. You can say our mixing of our rainbow, right? Whereas a laser light is simply a single wavelength light. High directionality. You can see in the left hand side coherent and right hand side incoherent. Means in a coherence they will be into the same phase in same situation, and in incoherent they will be not into the same phase or in a same situation. Before we going to study a type of a laser, I want to explain some basic term of the laser process. The first term to take place lasing action is population inversion. What is the meaning of population inversion? We see that to take place a laser process, a stimulated emission is a main process. But for stimulated emission, atoms it must be into the excited state. So how can we achieve the all atom or a more number of atom into the excited state? The process by which the more number of atoms we get into the excited state is called population inversion. Means N2 greater than N1, where N2 is a population of a second state and N1 is a population of a first state. If you want to take place a lasing actions, then N2 must be greater than N1. Now, how can you achieve this population inversion? Population inversion can achieve by a word pumping. This is basically a mechanism by which we can achieve more number of excited atom into the excited state from the lower energy state. Population inversion and pumping. Then lasing. What is the meaning of lasing? This is a process which leads the emission of stimulated photon after the establishing the state of population inversion. Lifetime. What is the meaning of lifetime? It is a limited time for which an atom remains into the excited state. It is near about a nanosecond. metastable state. This is the most important word, metastable state. It is a one energy level in which the excited atom lifetime of the excited atom will be more, near about 10 raised to minus 3 second. This property of the atoms will help us to establish the population inversion. Active medium. A medium in which population inversion take place. जहाँ पे population inversion होता है उस medium को active medium कहा जाता है. Active center. A atom which is take part in a whole population inversion process is called active center. Or you can say a atom which are mainly responsible for the lasing action or a population inversion, it is called active center. Optical resonator. This is basically a pair of reflecting surface, you can say a reflecting mirror, in which one mirror is partially transparent and one mirror will be opaque. Before we see further process, once again I want to show the basic graph or basic diagram of absorption, emission and stimulated emission. Right? In first you can see that absorption will take place by absorbs a external energy. In second figure you can see that emission will take place spontaneously, and in third we have to give external energy and then excited atom will jump into the lower state with the emission of that external agency as well as a h mu energy. Consider this is a two mirror, one is opaque and one is semi-transparent. Also consider all atom is into the EF stage or a excited state, means already we achieved population inversion. Now from these four atom, consider one atom spontaneously jump into the EI stage or a ground state, means it will emit h mu photon. That h mu photon will reflected back with that one opaque mirror. Consider another atom will also goes into the ground state, means another h mu energy will emit. Now these two h mu energy will reflected back by the mirror and impart on the excited state atom and resulting into the stimulated emission of that excited atom. Then there will be a multiplication of that photon. It means, it concludes that first of all atom will be spontaneously emitted, then it will be reflected back by mirror, then it will be impart onto the excited state atom, then it will be spontaneously stimulatedly emission. Then there will be a once again multiplication of photons by that two mirror, and finally after the several round of the trips of the multiplication of photons at the side of the partially opaque or you can say semi opaque mirror, the light will be produced, and that particular light is called laser beam, which will be a high monochromatic, a high intensible, a high directionable and a high coherence. Right? In this figure you can see the whole stage of the population inversion and multiplication of photon. In first left hand side figure, you can see this. There are some photons which is spontaneously emitted. In second, you can see that spontaneously emitted photons will be reflected back, and hence there will be a stimulated emission of photons. And then in third, you can see that there will be a multiplication of photons. And in the last, you can see that optical cavity or resonator will be full of the photons by the multiplication of photons, and hence finally at that side of the partially opaque mirror, the laser light will be produced. Finally, how laser works, you can see the diagram of lasing action in which there are two mirrors. At the right hand side mirror, there will be some high intensity, high coherence and high monochromaticity light will be produced. Now, ND-YAG laser. There are several type of laser is there: solid state laser, gas laser, semiconducting laser. But in our syllabus, there are ND-YAG laser. What is the meaning of this word, ND-YAG laser? ND-YAG means neodymium, yttrium, aluminum garnet laser, light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. Basically, this is a 4-level system laser. And full form of this YAG is yttrium aluminum garnet, commonly applied as YAG, which is doped with Nd3 plus ion. This active medium, now we completely know that what is the meaning of active medium. The active mediums contain the form of a crystal and is drawn into the rod. In this specific laser system, neodymium ion with the Nd3 plus ion are the active medium. Second term, optical pumping. In the ND-YAG laser, for the optical pumping, a photon flash lamp or a krypton flash lamp are used. Resonator cavity. Resonator cavity is the end face a ND-YAG rod. End face of a ND-YAG rod, there are two mirrors. From that two mirror, one will be completely opaque and second will be the semi-opaque, that we will see. This is the basic construction of ND-YAG laser. You can see that at the left hand side there is a total reflector. Basically, this total reflector is